The second season of BEL-AIR keeps providing us with more and more excitement. Each and every one of the cast members is up to something, and many of them find themselves caught in the middle of two worlds with very different goals for them. Aunt Viv is making an effort to establish herself as an artist. While simultaneously managing her own influencer house, Hillary is attempting to devote more of herself to her relationship with Jazz. Will has not even been mentioned yet. Despite the fact that his anxiety has not subsided, Carlton wants to reduce the dosage of his medication. Will upset his basketball coach in the third episode of BEL-AIR's second season, titled Compromised. Although he may have pleased the scout, Phil's reaction to his new attitude and attention will be different. Coach explains that BEL-AIR Academy cannot advance to the playoffs without a team victory. After that, Will complains about Todd for not being his wingman. However, Todd offers an apology and Will promises to prioritize the team over himself. After that, the teacher who asked questions about Carlton and his team's protest is made public, but Carlton questions her motives. She does, however, point out that the Founders Award will be given to Carlton. She claims that she demands that the demonstration be stopped. Ashley is feeling a little bit of resentment because she thinks Miss Hughes should have been fired. According to Vivian, the demonstration ought to make her feel better about the situation. Will is trying to convince Carlton to talk to Yasmin. Phil then waits for Will to talk about looking out for him as Carlton begins to taper off his medication. Will then questions Phil about Doc and inquires as to whether he has inspected the entirety of his data. Phil says that he doesn't know where he is and wants him to be careful around the doctor. Yasmin and Carlton are collaborating on his address. Hillary accidentally breaks up the couple's planned embrace while this is going on. Hillary learns that the marketer is interested in Ivy to address her business meeting due to her social media following, despite the successful meeting. After that, Hillary goes to see Ivy so she can meet her later. She makes Ivy leave. When Hillary arrives late for the meeting later that day, Ivy informs her that she will not support the company. Ivy makes the unfortunate decision to end her life. Anyone who participates in the walkout will not only be suspended, but they will also be prohibited from participating in any extracurricular activities, according to an email sent to school students. Carlton is having difficulties as a result of Ms. Bassett's installation of fears and lofty expectations in his mind, despite the fact that everyone is still protesting. Yasmin and Carlton are already on their way to see the dean, despite the fact that everyone has decided to protest. The meeting goes well, but they agree to keep quiet, which upset Will. They will still proceed with it when Yasmin and will notify Carlton. He regains his sense of panic. As the exit is made, Carlton leads the way. However, when the school takes the banners, things get a little crazy outside, and everyone starts putting pressure on Carlton to give his address. As the pressure mounts, Carlton experiences an anxiety attack and is unable to deliver the speech. Finally, Will shows up to help him settle down and reassure him that he has him. As Carlton's anxiety takes over, we see Will steal the signs from the school attendant and run upstairs to the roof. During this time, Carlton and Yasmin make eye contact, and you can see that she is disappointed. As everyone begins to return to the building, Kirk observes that Will is at the top of the school. Will removes the enormous black teacher's Mater banner from the roof after concluding that the demonstration has ended. Black Teacher Matter starts to be yelled at by everyone in the school. Ashley, who is on her phone and watching a feed of the demonstration, also gets upset. As the show's final episode comes to a close, Carlton watches as Will is lavished with praise.